Happy Saturday, folks, all you money lovers out there. Let's start looking through some pocket money and see if we find anything that is going to get us some serious bucks over face value. So we're going to start off with the Series 2009. Our series date is down here. 2009 $1 Federal Reserve note. Same setup since 63 was the reissue or issue of the $1 note. So it's stayed in same design for quite some time. Nothing in the serial number. Everything seems to be printed pretty appropriately. Look at the back of the bill. Fold it up a little bit. Lots of discoloration, so it's hard to tell if there's an error there, if any. Another series, 2009. We normally see 2013 series $1 notes when we look through. Not enough zeros to be a low serial number. Personally, I wouldn't even really care about them unless there's 4 zeros in the beginning of the serial number for low serial numbers. And then high serial numbers, it would depend on the amount that are in the run. You can see some, oops, sorry about that. You can see some bleeding going on around this serial number here. You can see that it's been wet before, so don't mistake that for an error. I am going to put together a video of, oh, this is an interesting one. So this is a death note. I know that sounds kind of, let me get it to zoom a little bit better. There we go. So this is called a death note. These are interesting. A death note is basically what I like to call them, and amongst other people on the CoinOp forum on Facebook, the group, we kind of all call them death notes. So basically 1483, 1572, it's a span of years that somebody could have lived. I know that obviously it's not, anything that was recent. This is, 600 years, well, 550 years ago, would be 1483. However, a death note is basically a lifespan, so I think they're interesting. I'm going to hold on to the $20 note, although it's folded both horizontally and vertically, but still cool. It's a cool example of something. I'll look at those dates. If there is something, I'll put it in the description box. Of course, there's writing on the back, which detracts from it even more, but that's actually, that line right there is from when they had a strap on the bills. This must have been on the bottom, and that's when they stamp it, a counter stamp at the bank, and people kind of go willy-nilly with the stamps and get some of the ink on there. At least is what I would perceive it as. But still cool, a good old death note. Somebody was counting up their $1 bills here. Series 2013, more commonly seen. A little bit of shifting in the seal, but nothing crazy. Nothing else. Nothing there. Newer series of 5, post 2006. I mean, technically this is another, because this wouldn't be a death note in the sense that it can't go, back in time. But you get what I'm saying with the serial numbers and dates. I mean, if we counted everything in conceivable, then obviously there would be so many different fancy serial numbers, the market would be flooded. So even that death note, so to speak, there, I wouldn't say is going to command any value, especially for that date. Maybe if it was something, like a historical figure or something that lived during that time, that would be something to keep. That's going to actually add a premium onto face value, but not in this case. Nothing really here. Got a little bit of an excess ink thing going on the back of this bill. I'm going to set it aside, kind of look at it a little closer later. I do have a video that I'm doing. It's going to cover how to tell the difference between ink errors and actual errors on paper currency, and actual errors from production and stuff that's post-production damage. Haven't had anything else pop up so far. No birthday notes, no radars, no ladders, no fancy serial numbers in any way or errors popping out at me. This bill's definitely screwed up. Been wet also. Of course, these are all circulated, so condition's not going to be mint. Series 2013 also. That's been the last few ones that I've gone through. Got ourselves some writing on the back, some Sharpie or something. Definitely not an ink error. A lot cleaner 2013 $1 bill. Little bit of extra inking. You get closer there. In between the zeros and the serial number. You can hardly see it, but it is there. Nothing really crazy though to call home about. Last. Nothing on that 10 there. So things I am going to hold on to. I'm going to have to look at this one a little bit closer under magnification to see if anything crazy's in it, but it looks like it's got a little bit of ink issues going on this bill, so I'll look at that closer. And then just a good example of a death note. A span of years in the serial number. It would be a fancy serial number, not one that has mass popularity, but you can find ones that have a lot better span of years in the date that's shown in the serial number. That would probably command a lot higher premium over face value. Let me know what you think about it. Catch me in the next video. Hopefully we'll find a lot better stuff in our next daily bill search, but hey, I'll take a little bit of something rather than nothing. See you later.